Alrighty, I think we are good to get going. Good evening, everyone. It's 7 p.m., October 20th, here in Chicago. My name is Elvin, also known as Epoxy. And today we are going to be casting tonight's game for the Overwatch Collegiate Championship preseason. And our Scarlet Hawks A team as they take on Murray State University Racer Esports. Yeah, so an unfortunate management issue, I guess. Over last week, had the Scarlet Hawks A team having to had to not participate in week 3, so no losses technically, but no games to cast. So we actually took the time to cast the B team for that. But for A team today, preemptively showing these maps, which aren't actually true. Game 1's map will actually be in Oasis. Let me change that real quick. I had a funny issue with my streaming panels over the weekend where I somehow reset all of the sizing. So if you see something out of place, definitely call me out for it. But I spent the past hour or so fixing them all, so it should hopefully be much better. But yeah, so games will be best of 3 as usual. And so the first map will always be Control, and it's going to be Oasis this time around. But yeah, looking forward to some good games. Just before we get the game started, we can do a quick roster introduction. So, checking out with our Overwatch Hawks A team, they are now going to the preseason 3-1. Week 1 had their first loss against Alfred State University, and then Austin College taking it 2-0. And then week 2 had them against the University of Alabama, Huntsville Charger Blue, taking a close set 2-1, especially the Assault Escort map. I think that they're taking it to Kings Row 4-3, and then Texas State University, the TXST Academy, 2-0 win. For the A team today, we per the new rule that TESPA has now, they actually employ a 12-man roster for the season. So Illinois Tech making full use of that for their A team this year. For the tank lineup, Kane, Leo, Ryan Lusk, Matthew Gombar, Isaac Vong Fit. For the support lineup, Sarah Griffin, Jiahao Zhang, also Nick Zhang, Milton Parr, and Hans Chung. And then for our damage, Ethan Fox, Kevin Corey, Bill Shu, and Benny Vasquez Ovier. Led this year by 2 coaches, Pavan Kurisisla, a Sims, and Hyder, who also led for the 2017-2018 school year. Quick look at our stats here for some of the players, and if the games start, we'll switch over to it, but until then, I'll just give a little bit of my monologue here. We have Matthew Gombar as a second-year electrical engineer, also playing for the IIT men's soccer team, hometown Elburn, Illinois. Isaac Vongfit, second-year electrical engineer as well from Collierville, Tennessee, and acts as the secondary captain for the Overwatch team. Kane Leo, first-year biomedical engineering. Ryan Lusk, alchemisto, a fourth-year chemical engineer from Chicago, Illinois. Ethan Fox, third-year mechanical engineer, also directing the Illinois Tech Esports program. Active member in Greek Life from St. Charles, Illinois, and a big fan of Doomfist. Kevin Corey, Bladed Banana, third-year architecture student from Batesville, Indiana. Benny Sasuke, second-year computer science, Google, Weeb, Genji player. Bill Shu, first-year computer information systems. Milton Parr, fourth-year computer science, captain of his third year, I believe, being captain for the Overwatch A team, from Chicago. Stay cool. Sarah Griffin, first-year applied mathematics. Nick Zhang, first-year computer information systems as well. Hans Chung Celeste, a first-year chemical engineer. And that will be it for our lineup. So, looking like games are actually going to get going. So we're going to start off game 1. So with it being in control, there's technically no Overwatch or defense technically, so I'll just close those off. Give me a moment to adjust some of the panels a bit. And Murray. Oh, they had to make my life harder. So Murray's on the left side of the blue. IIT will be in the red. Alright, there we go. So, popular. With the 6-man lineup for this map, it looks like we've got, with the 2-2-2 roster lock, we've got Alchemisto and Shockwave on the tanks, Home Medic and Daybreak as the support, and then Bladed Banana and Gumbies. So, interesting lineup where we have the Gumbies now playing DPS. Normally we see him playing the tank lineup for the past couple of weeks, but looking like the coaches are going to be trying something new. Bring back all my sound, and I think we're good to start going. So it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing that Sigma or Risa meta anymore. I'm not sure if things have changed since. Gumby's going to be going in first, looking like he and Tracer are both looking for the flank. The connection going to land onto the Reaper, a quick Mei wall to stop anything more. Actually leaving Alchemisto alone, and he's going to be in a tight spot, going to be falling over. Tracer, though, accessing their backline. Vegeta coming around here as the point opens up for the Scarlet Hawks, looking like they should be able to take the point handedly for a quick first cap. Zarya going to be actually showing some pretty high energy. She's going to be at about 96. She's going to be doing just fine. A little help with the shield onto Gumbies is going to have him get out all right. Another Mei wall. It's not going to find any members yet from IIT. Tracer, though, in the meantime, trying to harass from their backline, going from around. But another Mei wall. Quick turn off. Looking like the Reaper's looking for the flank. IIT, not sure if they are seeing it. He's going to go for the teleport. He has access to their backline, going to Wraith right out. But going to have the Mortar ult from Murray's stake. Let them get into the point. A quick pin, not going to land any members, but the Earth Shatter landing it on 2 tanks. This should be Murray State's point. Quick retake there from Murray, as they had to expend, I believe, 2 ults to get themselves onto the point. IIT still going with the same lineup as they get back onto here, trying to see what she can do. Tracer trying to see where's the best way to access the Zarya ult, though. Not going to be seeing any kills come across the board. A lot of ults being used. Reaper accessing the backline, though. Murray State finding 2 quick kills there. Bladed Banana still trying to see what he can do. He's going to be left alone in a 1v1 with the Reaper. She should be able to just get out, but leaving IIT without that backline, she's going to have to wait until they get back together. It's going to require some coordination. It's going to take a while for her ult to come back. Alchemisto with the Earth Shatter available. Going to be important to see if they can get themselves back onto it. Bladed Banana tapping onto the point, just giving them a little bit of a hard time, but the grab is going to find 2 or 3 members of IIT. Earth Shatter going to be used by Alchemisto, not finding any kills still. 2 kills going over from Murray. Home Medic able to find the Zarya. And another Earth Shatter response from Murray is not going to deter them from getting any points. Mei with a quick melee going to be finishing off Bladed Banana. Doomfist trying to see what he can go for it. Not going to be able to land any kills yet. A purpled Brigitte is going to get her out, but IIT looking like they still want to be taking back the point here. Reinhardt just wailing away at it, leaving the Zarya by herself, looking like IIT should be okay. So looking at 90%, IIT will not have much room to not much room for error anymore. Bladed Banana with her ult available, same with Daybreak. Gonna have to try to see what they can do to get through here. Brigitte going to instantly pop her ult here at 60%. Seems questionable, looking like Murray's probably just gonna wait for that to go through. Looking like if IIT wants to capitalize, maybe looking for a pick. Couple of members all over the place. The nice grab going to land 4 members of them, forcing Mei to ult. at the entrance of the point as opposed to on the point. Get a couple of trades here going. Hard to see it. Nope, it's going to be Murray taking it. Gumby's running for his life now, trying to get himself out. He's going to be quickly taken out finally by the May. Quick recap, it's going to have it at 87%. IIT maybe having one chance to get back onto the point. A quick Lucio change. We'll try to have him get on there. 98, 99. Doesn't look like they'll be able to touch it. That's going to be point 1. Getting Murray there on the map early.
Score 1-0. Ready for battle. Would you like to know the specials?
It seemed like IIT composition looking a little shaky in terms of just where their movement, their coordination is. A lot of the members spread out, I think, especially for some of their ult deployment. Reaper providing just enough harass on home medic to make her feel not confident just to be all the way from the backline. So, couple of changes here though we see. Bladed Banana going to be onto the McCree now, looking like IIT is trusting him with the hit scan, and Shockwave now actually going to be onto the Winston. So Ball as well on Alchemisto, so Winston's going to have access here to the top. Quick shot there from Bladed Banana is going to have him land a couple of shots there onto the Doomfist, getting a quick kill there. Quick roll over here is going to be isolating one of the tanks, I believe. A nice flashbang stops a couple of members. The ball coming in through. Point now open to the Hawks. Wrecking Ball trying to see what they can do, but a couple of members not really in the same route. Nice shot from Ana to get quote on the Brigitte out of the way. Alchemisto though taking a lot of CC, a lot of healing though coming in, and shields to keep him healthy. A nice nade there from Ana's going to let IIT get right into the fight, but the ult from Winston's going to still delay. No caps yet onto the point, but looking like it's only 3 members of IIT here to challenge onto the point against 3 or 4. The ult from Alchemisto going to stop anything more from the Zarya ult, hopefully. Zarya very high energy there from Murray. Couple of shots, not going to be able to land it on it. Bladed Banana wants to get in on there, but he can't. Everybody inside there as they still spill out, but gives enough time hopefully for IIT maybe to still be contesting onto the point. Doesn't look like it. Alchemisto with the quick retreat. Murray with the first cap. Already a couple of ults used just for the first cap, so going to be important. Chasing Gumby's here. He's in a tight angle. Oh no. Okay, a little bit of a delay there. Sorry about that. The wall off going to stop the Doomfist, but he's going to launch himself right back out. Looks they want to approach the fight again. Looking like they're trying to see if they can get a pick, but it's not going to land on anything. In fact, the Doomfist flank from Murray is going to be too much of a distraction for IIT. They're going to do some quick clears here. McCree with an angle here, but not going to be able to follow up with much, unfortunately. Looking like the May splitting the members off from IIT is proving just a little bit too much. Gumby's looking like he wants to get back into the fight. Already trying to see what shots he can land on Zarya. Not going to be able to get much yet. He's going to be taken very low. A nice nano boost from Ana and another socket punch right there to take out both tanks. Looking like IIT's quick to retake this point at 50-60%. Another quick clear there from Gumby's. And that'll have IIT sitting it with their first cap onto the point. Both DPS, both damage from IIT having their ults available. It's gonna and without the double barrier, hopefully Bladed Banana is going to be landing some of netting some kills with that ult, as we saw the difficulty largely from the past game. May wall already down, looking like we're gonna be looking for a flank here. Getting one kill here first. It's gonna be probably gonna be getting to Moira here. May still alive. She's gonna be able to get herself right out, but enemy Doomfist looking for a reply of his own. Not landing any kills, and that's going to be a quick waste of an ult, unfortunately, for Murray, but advantage here for IIT. Gumby's going on a rampage here as he landed on another tank. Lucio grinding his way through the walls. IIT quick to establish themselves back at the entrance. Couple of options, though, still available for IIT. Tanks now here with their ults available, Alchemisto and Shock. But Doomfist from Murray not having his ult available is going to make it difficult for Murray to get themselves established onto the point without Mei and her ult. Another approach here with Doomfist still looking for those picks. Nice 2 kills there from Alchemisto. Stops Murray right into their tracks for looking any more kills. Going to be a quick finish from Doomfist there. Ooh, rocket punch right there onto the Doomfist. He should be okay though, just to get back himself to the point. Oh my god, I didn't know you could launch yourself all the way from there. That's a cool angle. Couple members coming back now onto IIT. Everyone's back onto the point. Murray's going to have one more chance at it, but only the Nano really available. McCree's ult coming up soon, but that might not be soon enough. They're looking like they're going to try to use Zarya to get her out, but she's already dead. Quick finish there from the Doomfist is already placing her away from the point. 2 members already out for IIT, for Murray. Ult not going to land, but forces Mei to Iceberg. Hopefully they make a quick finish of her. IIT looking, trying to see for the focus. Mei Blizzard is going to be finished off. Only the Doomfist, I believe. Brigitte going to be falling as well, actually. Excuse me. And that's going to be the overtime expiring. IIT responding back with a win of their own, bringing it up to 1-1. MVP, I think, a lot of those approaches that Murray was trying to get through that point quickly stopped from Alchemisto with the CC and the Doomfist, knocking out multiple members with his E and whatever his knockup ability is called. I don't remember. Alright, taking to point 3. So this is a winner-takes-all match again. This will be setting up the stage, setting up the atmosphere, I'm sure, and the mentality for these players with a first win under their belt, I hope. IIT, though, not in unfamiliar ground with reverse sweeps, so not sure if Murray has had their backs to the walls before, but we'll see. In terms of comp, looking like both teams going for the same composition. Ryan, we didn't see the Zarya have much action from Murray. A quick elimination there. Keeping our eyes on Doomfist. He's looking for the angle, but he's going to be distracted. Doomfist and the Zarya there from Murray with no assistance for Gumbies there is going to have him probably be eliminated. But a nice boop from Daybreak is going to stop a couple members. Alchemisto trying to do what he can, taking the Ryan pretty low. Knockup not going to land, but he's going to quickly just auto him to death. Looking like they're looking for a quick clear. Nice boop there from Hammond. Actually is going to significantly help him out with his ult build-up. So IIT putting themselves onto the map pretty quickly. As opposed to what we saw earlier in map 2 with like having to use 3 or 4 ults just to be able to land themselves onto the point. Murray establishing themselves now, getting themselves inside the building. Maywall not able to close out. Gumby's though able to get himself out there. Good use of his cooldowns to make sure that he's timing it with the Maywall. Knockup still coming in through. Hammond though all the way from the backline looking like a couple members being taken low. Keeping our eyes on Banana. He's got the angle. He's laying in the damage behind here. Healers are tucked in and secure, looking like they're still in a good place to take a fight. Flashbang there, not going to be getting any kills. The high nuke come through. Reinhardt shield still up, going to not be any kills coming through. Alchemisto putting his ult to just stop anybody from going through. It's going to be the Mora ult though in response. Lucio might be having to not choosing to bust out his ult there. Gumby still looking for picks, but he's going to be taken out by Zarya's beam. Too many members, I think, falling here from IIT. Murray going to be reestablishing themselves onto the point. Aziz here, high energy with her ult available as well. Could be causing a big delay here for the Hawks if they don't coordinate themselves. Mei still on the table as well here for Murray, so they're trying to still get themselves across. Nice flashbang for the McCree to make sure that they don't get the pick onto the Gumbies. Lucio ult here going to help them out against the grab though. IIT still looks like they want to be trying to establish themselves through this point though. Alchemisto trying to get themselves onto here as well. Mei in her ice block form, not dying yet. Alchemisto with the Blizzard on himself. Lucio though caught in a tough spot. Reinhardt trying to use this ult from Murray, not going to be able to actually land it. Deadeye from McCree, not going to be able to land it unfortunately, but Deadeye from Murray is going to be able to get the kill. IIT Gonna have to reset the point, unfortunately. Ooh. But he's not going down without a fight. McCree in the 1v5 situation still pulls out a kill. Well played there from Bladed Banana. Gonna cause a little bit of a delay, but knowing that they can manage the ults should be okay. Ooh, Iceberg to the head. Gonna take Daybreak just a little bit short. Daybreak taking dangerously short. Where's the Ana heals? Alright, there we go. So, Speed Boost coming in. Orisa being taken dangerously low here. Does IIT still want to be going through with this method? Alchemisto putting down his ult, trying to see what members he can land through it. Not going to be getting any kills, though, yet. So, they're still trying to look for the picks. Alchemisto all the way here, taken very low. Is going to be following up with Rashida. He's going to have a health pack to get himself back, though. Looking like they're trying to go for a pick onto the Mei. She's going to be the only one alive. She's going to be Iceberg holding it on to the team. Overtime now with Murray in a win situation, but the Zarya ult not going to be enough, I think, for the Hawks here as they fall. IIT struggling to get themselves to the point through this entrance, unfortunately. Gumby's going to be the last one to fall. Another Ryan Shatter. Alchemy still just trying to delay at this point, but at this point it's just a formality. Maywalk going to get him through, but... Oh, he tried. That would have been nasty if it actually worked, but Racer Esports Murray with the first win. GG's.
Play of the game. Double, triple kill. Quadruple, quintuple kill. Epic.
Aw, thanks everyone.
Already. Hawks taking it with their first loss here on the map, 1 and 2. Yeah, tough call there onto the map 3. I think IIT having a difficult time to get themselves established on the point in that third map, just not really able to coordinate or get the certain picks that they needed. Map 2, though, going to be decided now. Looking like IIT is going to be wanting to go into King's Row. So we've got that coming up for now for map 2, and Murray will now be the ones to decide if they are attacking or defending first. Couple of roster changes, it seems, with Brief, Cool K, and Shockwave being switched around. Any other changes first? We'll see. Looking like Racer Esports are going to be calling for defense first. And yeah, doing a quick flip here. And a slight adjustment. 1 here. 0 there. Alright, getting ourselves now into game 2, onto King's Row. Murray putting themselves onto the map early here, taking it 1-0. Hawks in a must-win situation now in this best of 3. We'll see if the roster switch with Brief Cool K now being put in is going to be providing any benefit here for the Hawks, I think. we'll definitely have to see if this tank switch is going to be providing any assistance here. Looking like everyone else still, Gumby's, Bladed Banana is still showing up here for the DPS. So, looking like, if I'm not mistaken, that actually Murray said that they're going to be defending first, so I can actually change that.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Couple of small adjustments there. Also, MSU's tag is too big. Well, alright. So, Home Medic gonna be on the Ana, Brief Cool K, and the Reinhardt, Shock on the... Excuse me, actually, no, we saw Alchemisto get switched out, so it's going to be Brief Cool K and Shockwave here for the tanks. No Symmetra, but Double Barrier is going to be employed now with the Sigma Orisa onto Murray, so no May still available, no Ice Wall though available for her yet. Going to be taken dangerously low, and that's going to be a pick from Moira. The damage not really there. Ice Wall on Ice Wall is going to try to see what they can get. The Mortality Field from Baptiste is going to stop that Reaper from getting anything. IIT quickly here on the retreat. Nice wall to stop anything more, but stemming the bleeding. Looking like IIT having a difficult time with that first push. Roster's change will have the Ana, Home Medic now off the Ana and onto the Moira. Reaper from Murray still looking for that flank opportunity, making sure that IIT, if they get isolated, that they can call that shot first. He's going to be seen behind. He's going to probably go into Wraith form shortly enough. Going to be leaving the Hawks, though, in a tight spot. A lot of members being spread out against as the Reaper has his sights set onto IIT's Mei. Trapped here into another Mortality Field coming through, going to be stopping anything more. Going to be getting the kill onto the Orisa. I'm not sure if IIT is going to be able to capitalize anything more with that. Mei will be able to get back onto the point quicker, but ult economy-wise, Baptiste does have his, Murray's Baptiste with his ult available. Blizzard here from IIT going to be pushing themselves onto the here for the start. Lucio going to be pushed right out of the Immortality Field. Blizzard, though, from Mei looking like they want to respawn. And a full wipe, I think. Almost practically a team kill there coming in for Murray, for Racer Esports. Bladed Banana going to have to force himself to Wraith right out. So Mei ult being used there for IIT. Quote using his ult as well. Tanks, though, and Baptiste ult, excuse me. So looking like they still want to be trying to brute force their way. That ult's not going to be doing anything. What are you doing with Brief Cool K? Not going to land help against those barriers. And all of that damage coming in through with that Orisa is going to be having IIT have a tough time trying to get themselves onto here. Minute and a half left, maybe 2 or 3 tries left here for the Hawks. Are we going to be seeing any more roster switches? Reaper with his ult available. I think what they need to rely on is be trying to force the Baptiste ult first. Baptiste Mortality Field first. Another Mei thing going to be looking to isolate it with the Sigma ult on top. Forcing Lucio ult is going to be keeping him alive, but 2 Reapers versus Reaper. It's going to seeing no kills yet. Zarya going to be using her ult, but not going to be finding any picks yet, really. Shockwave Q going to be getting a little bit onto there. Sigma going to be isolated, but he's going to be keep just alive with the Mortality Field. Looking like Murray is just leading out onto this fight, and they're going to be going for another retreat. Getting a pick onto the Reaper. IIT, Brief Cool K, fearlessly charging himself right in there, but going to be dying in the process. Mei ult going to be used. Shockwave's going to be frozen up, and that's going to be another clear there. 47 seconds left here for the Hawks to try to do something new, but only with Gumby's Mei available doesn't really leave me too hopeful. Brief Cool K with another Rhine ult here. Going to be important that he can land it this time. Going to be trying to see if they can speed themselves in. The wall going to be delaying both members. Mei going to be pushing herself onto the fight, and Nice Shatter going to be getting 2-3 members down, but they're going to be pushing themselves, getting 3 clears here. Looking like IT finally found their rhythm here. having to force themselves to use almost all of their ults to get through. Wraith form of Reaper going to be coming out, but going to be finally taken down. And that'll be the cap, I think. Yep. Doesn't look like they'll be challenging it. IIT going to be finally getting themselves onto the point here, but we've seen this happen before. IIT needs to make sure that they're keeping themselves to be able to get out under this first point. So Baptiste shield going to be blown right from the start. Looking like they're just going to be trying to get it as they try to push it through the first point, but IIT isolated here, going to be taking out 3 members for the Hawks here. It's going to be forcing them, letting Murray establish themselves right back onto the point, all the way to the point of at spawn. Using a lot of ults here, I think they're trying to force IIT into a overtime cart situation. But if IIT can, utilize or play correctly, that might be leading to a disadvantage on Murray's side, using all those ults. Maywall not going to be isolating any members. Payload going to be steadily pushing it itself, but that's going to be a pick there onto the Reaper. Reaper going to be using his ult. Mortality field still up. Actually not getting even any kills. Brief Cool K with his ult, not actually landing it. Sigma being so strong, I guess, with his with the rock just being thrown to IIT's faces. So 2 ults being used, and that's going to be hurting the Hawks there. Not many options left. And I don't know how those kills didn't come through, honestly. I think it's got to be something with that mortality field. IIT needs to be able to coordinate their use of the mortality field from Baptiste, because that's been twice now that's been coming in clutch there for Murray. Flank option not really available. Farado going to be used here for Gumby's, keeping an eye onto that. Going to be trying to get herself onto the point. Couple members, Blizzard not going to be finding anybody. Hit scan not really available, but the aim is there from the Orisa, going to be able to get the kill onto the Pharah as the last play desperation attempt. Reinhardt's shield being taken dangerously low. The barrier is just still there for Murray to get them through here. 30 seconds left here. Reaper going to be looking for an opportunity of his own, but the enemy Reaper with the flank is going to be doing a clear of his own. Only being taken down from the Pharah. Only the DPS alive now. 10 seconds left for the drop zone opportunity. Reaper going to try to do what he can. I think Murray has the drop on him, though. Baptiste already way put into the backline, trying to see what he can do. He's going to be pushing himself right to there, getting a couple members, getting 4 members of them down. IIT going for a full clear. Baptiste going to be the last one here to fall. That's going to be a team kill, I think, almost, there for the Hawks. But they are now in an overtime situation. Anybody that gets pushed off to the point will be too much. It's going to be important for Murray to not trickle themselves outside the point as they finally come out of spawn here. Going to be probably looking for that bend here around IIT. 3-man establishing themselves here, though. No Gumby's with his ult available. He might try to be looking for an angle. Ooh. Rocket going to be landing onto the main code and cause her to be isolated further. Orisa going to be trying to track Gumby's, I think, with his ults, though. Going to try to see what he can go for. Ult going to be started, but the mortality field's still there for him. It's going to be giving just enough breath of life to him, but as they're contesting the point, Alchemisto trying to do what he can on the Lucio. Just keep the members away from it. Just going to be the Baptiste left. It's going to be another clear. Going to be giving another little bit of breathing space there for the Hawks. Blade Banana popping off here, I think. Getting 2 kills onto the healers there. And we mentioned, looking like Murray being overconfident, I guess. But he's going to be hopping right into a Reaper. Oh, no. But in the 1v... Wait a sec. The Gumby's now going for the Bastion comp, trying to see if they can just blast through this double barrier. Needs to access, though. Needs the shields from it. Looking like they're going to be forcing it onto the Zarya ult here. It's going to be probably finding a couple kills here. No Mei. Going to be just left click God here from Gumby's, and I think that's going to be it. What a last minute push for the team kill for the Hawks. Well played. Looking like IIT finally able to find a rhythm after the first payload. Oh, excuse me, after the first capture point. For the payload on there, a couple of adjustments needed to made with the Pharah, I think, to be able to just provide that backline harass and no hit scan, really. reliable, I guess, from a damage source from Murray. And then from there on, yeah, just a lot of miscoordination, I think, for Murray. Bladed Banana showing really big in points 2 and 3 there, able to use a ton of damage to get tons of picks all across the board. And then Gumby's rounding it off with the left click Bastion. But of course, you know, Bastions are only as good as their team, so good for IIT to be able to play around that comp. Having that available is definitely going to be great. And IIT, I think the preference would be to try to be able to hold as much as they can, not allow Murray to see the payload all the way to the end. Otherwise, they'll be forced into an overtime situation, I believe. And overtime could lead to ties, but I think I think IIT has the resources. They look like they're confident on that Bastion comp. What?
Let me buy you a drink.
Shine your eyes. 5,
Looks like we're having a party in the staircase here. Not wanting to be revealing their comp, I guess, to any members. Finally coming out at the point now. They I don't think they see the Bastion. Now they're going to know what's coming up. Bladed Banana this time going to be on it, though. Is going to be making short work of the abilities through, though. Forcing IIT to try to see if they can back cap, but the angle is there from there. They're not going to be allowing... Doesn't look like they want to allow them to be able to capture this first point, but Sigma going to be falling, and that's going to be the first point for A. IIT still not choosing to fall through here. They're going to be slowly trickling their way in here. Do they have the damage to get them through? They need to access, but the Reaper is completely annoying their backline. That's going to be 2 points. IIT still trying, but it's going to be the cap, I think, that's going to lead to a Baptiste field, Mortality field, forcing Alchemisto to drop at this point. Bastion of his own going to be trying to do what he can, but unfortunately, the Murray establishing themselves on the bottom of the point, forcing the tanks to come down slowly, and Bladed Banana, excuse me, without that angle. And the harass from the Reaper just doesn't allow him to have the damage come through to annoy them. So looking like they're not going to settle for the Bastion comp anymore. Bladed Banana back on the hit scan, back onto the McCree. Going to be having to play a lot better. Reaper, though, isolated here. Going to be getting a pick there from a melee there from Shockwave as Murray starts to get themselves past the payload, past his first corner. Looking like IIT might want to be holding it. Baptiste going to be pushing all of the damage right through, but can they push through it? May ult going to be used, getting a lot of members here solid. They need to be able to be getting the picks. They need to be able to get the kills. Enemy May still alive, going to be just a formality at this point. IIT quick to not let them get through. Enemy Reaper around the corner could be providing a pick for Gumbies. He's going to be exposed right there, but quick iceberg there to help him along. Mortality field even being forced out for Alchemisto. That might be biting them back in the butt later. Murray going to be looping themselves all the way around. Baptiste actually can set himself up at a really nice angle if he's able to get up there. Finally, they're going to actually decide to push themselves back onto the point as per original, but check out this Reaper flank. He's looking like he wants to do something. He's got his ult available. Nice flashbang, and going to be able to get the pick. Nice play there from Bladed Banana, and IIT quick to make them pay for that. Couple kills. Maywall just going to hold them back a little bit. They will reset. Looking like they might want to go for a follow-up. Nice couple of shots coming in there for... And actually, they're going to hold them. They're not even going to let them go back to spawn. Forcing the Maywall to come out again. And that's going to just be causing a further delay there for the Hawk. Well played there from Bladed Banana to find that pick. It's probably going to be telling the team to keep watching out for that. But looking like Murray's setting themselves up onto the point here. A nice grab, whatever that thing's called. High noon from McCree coming out, going to be stopped by the ice wall, but keeping our eyes on it. Is he going to be able to getting through? No, enemy Reaper going to be not being successful in his flank again. IIT members, only 2 of them down. Can they look for the hold? Not really. Sigma on fire by now, probably, with that play. Just so much damage being pushed in across. That'll finally be having Murray be allowing themselves to push the cart past. But as we pass this first bend, due to Hawks want to contest this point, most of the Hawks pretty much dying in sync. So I think that they're going to be trying to give themselves a contest. Baptiste going to be pushing herself through. A lot of damage going to be coming in through Blade. Gumby's on the May, going to be trying to do what she can. Going to be looking for the Sigma pick. It is going to come through. Couple members, a nice another grab, going to be able to grab a ton of members, and that's going to be IIT selectively choosing who they're going to go for. Nice May walls coming in through to hold the members back. McCree available with his ult as well, going to be getting to pick onto May. They want to follow up on this. Reaper in his Wraith form. Can he follow up? Honestly, I would just straight up ult just to get them. But, nope, they're just going to be pushing themselves back to the point. IIT showing a much better hold here on point. On this second point, as opposed to Murray. Bladed Banana, though, coming in for a flank, though. He might be trying to go for the angle. He's going in all the way around. Doesn't look like Murray has the read on it yet, though. He's going to try for it. Keep our eyes on this. Double barrier comp. Not going to be going through. He's actually going to force him to go all the way through. Going to be getting just a kill onto the Moira as he finally falls against the Orisa. Unfortunately, just a little bit of the angle. Let Murray push past that first point, but the thought is appreciated. Orisa coming in all the way around the back. Could be looking at a back cap? No. She's going to trot herself gaily back to her teammates. And back into the hotel. Gumby's trying to see what they can do. Try to see if they can wall off any members, but keeping themselves not too far up. They see the members trickle out. They're coming in all the way around. IIT going to have to make sure that they loop themselves around Fortis. McCree, not there to actually help out yet. But he's going to be going in through the hotel. Is he going to be able to access that backline? The pick onto the Moira there is going to be able to get the kill, hopefully. But the damage there is actually in the 1v1 situation. Not going to actually be beneficial for McCree with that flank. Couple crucial members there. Blizzard going to be coming out for May. Is going to be getting 3 members. Dangerously, though, that's going to be 2 members. Gumby's and Orisa just being the last few members holding through. Ice wall upon ice wall is going to let them still hold the point. So, Gumby's holding in strong, still with his ult available, actually, going to be coming up soon. Mayfree's going to be coming up with her wall, going to be isolating a couple members. Her wall's going to be coming up soon. It's going to be backed by the Brigitte. That could be what does it, though. Ult going to be forced. McCree with the back ult going to be going into 1v1 against the Hammond. He's not going to be looking for the change as the overtime is hitting. They must stand on the point. McCree's going to just be looking for any picks that he can get from the backline, slowly making his way through it. Nice cup. Going to be finished off by the Tracer, though. All members of Murray still alive here as they set themselves up to the point. I don't know if IT's going to be able to, looking like they might have to concede this point. They're trying to get themselves through here. May, with her Blizzard, might be forcing it through. It is. They're still going to be looking for the hole, but the Reaper ult not going to be getting any kills yet. Sigma's still alive there for the Hawks. They're not going to be able to likely get that kill. Gumby's going to be the last IIT member standing at this point. This is just a formality. Going to be able to push the point back to point 2. But in this overtime situation, going to be giving back a minute 30 there for Moran. We're seeing ourselves at a very similar position to where IIT was. Not too many ults available. Bladed Banana does have his coming up, but Homedic having used hers. Bladed Banana going for the high angle. Sigma ult going to be trying to force it off. Bog being used. Not going to find any kills there. And IIT, quick to make the Racer Esports reevaluate their decision about trying to contest this third point. And that's going to be some more delays there. IIT is still looking like they want to be pressing their advantage. Going to stop past here. Going to let Racer Esports reset at this angle. Bladed Banana with his ult available. Might have the angle on him. Keeping our eyes on check, but he's going to be spotted by the Reaper. No, the Wraith form will be a nice dodge from Reaper. It's going to be forcing the Hawks likely to reset. Do the Hawks want to establish themselves through here? Reset's going to be isolated here behind a point, but it's not going to be doing too much there. Still going to have the access to be able to get through, but actually no, Sigma providing a lot of damage there. Murray blistering their way through this point. Not going to have... Forcing May to finally fall. Going to be a while for her to respawn as they finally are able to get themselves onto this point. And IIT, are they going to trickle in, or are they going to play in aggressively for this point? Not much availability in that matter. Maywalk going to stop it. They're going to look like they're going to go for the trickle. The Deadeye going to be capturing a couple members, but now in this overtime situation, Murray State has no choice. 2 picks already there, 3 picks there for IIT in a 5v3 situation, but the May Blizzard of her own is going to be there to respond. Only Orisa onto the point. If they can get the finish, overtime situation finally coming in through. Sigma going to be able to tap it, and he's going to finally fall. Not much choice available. Moira finally going to be too slow. Scarlet Hawks taking back Kings Row, and there we go. Way to get themselves back onto... Now we finally got a series. So there we go. 1-1 there. Bladed Banana, let's see what the ult was. Finally able to break through the Immortality field there. A little bit of assistance from Gumby to finally just finish off all of the remaining members. And Reaper as well. That's a deadly combo we'll have to keep in mind. Looking like Bladed Banana and Gumby's in that DPS lineup seems to be paying off for the Hawks there. Good on Brief Cool K with the more Orisa discipline. Please take us out. Please. Take me out. Alrighty. Let's get ourselves back into the map lobby. So we see the victory going there for IIT, taking it 3-2. And now we're going to be looking at a 1-1. 1-1 there for Scarlet Hawks, Murray State. Looking like both teams are going to probably talk about really quick in terms of who they want to go for the roster switch. So until then, we'll go on a quick break. When we get back, Game 3 on its way. Alrighty. And here we are. So, quick check. So, looking like the map 3 has been decided to be the Route 66. Let me change that real quick so I don't forget. Alright, here we go. Route 66 now shown. And map now 3 of 3. And so Route 66 is a escort type mission with taking the payload from the beginning, unlike King's Row with the hybrid form. Looking like we have a couple of roster switches. We're going to see Copel now on the Mercy as one of the healers. Looking like Alchemisto is taking the healer role again. Fox and going to be replacing Gumbies now onto the Pharah. Bladed Banana, though, on that Bastion again. And we saw him struggle point 2, establishing himself onto the point, trying to defend as Murray got the better of him with that angle. But going to be looking like a Bastion v Bastion, so whoever holds their double barrier comp first. Looking like almost a mirror comp besides the Mei, but the Mei wall from Murray could be giving enough of a delay for the Bastion to be able to give any damage through. It's going to be all about establishing the Pharah behind that shield line in order to provide enough harass, so IIT going to be having to force themselves to coordinate through. Shield still holding strong there for them. Bastion going to be slowly getting himself onto the point, but he's going to be isolated. May, while boosting him up straight, they're going to be forcing him to get back out of the sentry mode. Going to be taken pretty low, but the Baptiste field is going to be, Mortality field going to be taken out. Still trying to push themselves through the point. A little bit of a May distraction is going to have her still be able to, looking like her survivability is up, finally falling down here. Bastion going to be falling down. It's a trade, though, as Murray reestablishes themselves back onto the road. But the Pharah, oh, look how quick it came up, taking down 2-3 members for Murray. Fox turning on there to be able to get themselves through, and so not respecting the Pharah angle, looking like Murray needs to find a better solution than just having the Mei available. You can't land those icicles that far away. Not all of us are hit scan gods like that. Going to be a quick first cap there. Going to still have plenty of time here for the Hawks to get themselves through now to point 2. Copel, Fox with that pharmacy synergy here. We've seen this before. Fox going to looking like he wants to charge up a quick ult again. Shockwave a little bit out of place, but yeah, I wasn't joking about a little. It's going to be a lot. But attacks coming in from all angles is going to make it difficult for Bladed Banana to look like what he wants to do. He's going to need better shot calling from his team in terms of what they want to get done. Going to be a lot of members falling here. It's going to be having the Brief Cool K finally get a trade in for the Mei, but that's going to be all the action we're going to be seeing. Or is it? Fox still wailing away at it. Going to be grabbed by the Orisa, but she's going to be able to escape right out of the Doomfist. Murray still not really having the solution, pushed out of the barriers. That's going to be a lot of damage. Are we going to be looking at a second ult? Doesn't look like we'll need it. Good discipline on Fox to hold out for it. There's going to be a triple kill coming in for IIT. Essentially, the team clear as they're going to have, Murray's going to have to slowly give them, retake the point all back from spawn. Alrighty, Fox with his ult available though. That Copel just basically dedicating herself to her. He actually has the angle here. I don't think they see this. So, holding themselves at bay. Waiting for them to trickle out. They're not going to see it. She's good discipline to hold on for, but she's going to see the beam. Orisa will see the beam that they have put themselves back out here, but wait, they're still not going to answer it? She is going to finally fall down. It's going to hold a couple members back, but that's going to be enough time, I think, to get the Bastion. No, Bastion will fall for the enemy side. Sigma going to lift a couple members off. Blizzard being forced by Mei just to be able to hold the point here for the BAP cap. Rez there is going to bring the Bastion back. He's in the tank mode now. Is going for the full clear. No one really touching the point, but that's okay. Looking like at this point it's just keeping the Moira delayed enough to not even look at she's not welcome towards coming back. This is going to be a pretty big delay. Nope. Oh, I would have super BM'd her. But IIT being respectful, letting her respawn back to base. IIT making quick work of this, finding a lot of workarounds through the Mei, looking like they have found a solution against those walls. So, and her not looking like he wants to switch out of it either, though. IIT, though, not even Bastion only being the person being the lone tank, the lone sentry on the payload is going to just be pushing Murray all the way back as they have just under 45 meters left to clear this. Fox with his ult coming quickly through, another pick onto the man. That's really not the solution here, Route 66 for Murray, as we can see here. Another pick there. Ult going to be forced out. Going to let the Sigma get through, but that's just going to be a big ult that's going to be wasted. All members of IIT alive, forcing all of the ults through. Double kill there from Fox, team kill, and what a round there for the Hawks as they dominate here on the first round here at Route 66. Well played from the Hawks.
0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Alright, it will now be Murray's turn to see what they can get done. IIT now having the advantage here. We saw in King's Row, right? We saw when IIT has the advantage to be able to push their payload all the way to the end, gives them the availability to play more confidently, to not give access to Murray to be able to look for a full cap. But couple of roster changes on her, finally probably being reprimanded by his or her coach about not being on the maid. That wasn't seem to be the solution, but now looking like they are finally going to find something to address that Pharah with the Ashe Bomb, essentially a 7v6 when that's out there. So no sleeps either from from a Ana healer on home medic or anything like that. So Copel going to be pretty much dedicated to Fox for a majority of this first push, but all of this, one of the advantages with this first push is this first bend, looking like IIT setting themselves in a similar position to what we saw with Murray, setting themselves on top of the gas station. But they're going to see the Widow Switch going to be coming in just to spook IIT a bit, not going to want to have the Fox establish himself anywhere past the corner. Bastion finally going to be coming here into play. It's going to be the damage coming in through. Shield's going to be obliterated, though, as they settle themselves around the corner. They're going to need the calls from their tanks to make sure Bladed Banana knows who he wants to focus on. Damage not coming in through yet as they are taken into the pause, but the Widow is around. Do they see it? Fox still quick to take her out of the situation. Only doesn't look like they might be as confident on the Widowmaker, but maybe too early to tell. A lot of the barriers being difficult there for IIT to be able to get themselves through. Bastion, though, still trying to see what he can get, not being able to allowing the payload to reestablish themselves. IIT needs to be able to reposition themselves around through the point here. Bastion going to be dropping himself down onto the point here. It's going to be finally saying something about this. Copel there with a quick heal. Going to be clearing out 3 members, and that's going to be a Mortality Field able to help out against the burn damage, but that's still going to be IIT members all being healthy. Reaper, though, finally trying to see what he can get done, not going to be able to access it. IIT playing confidently now against this point, but we're going to see themselves through here. Barrier going to be breaking here. Bastion with a quick reposition. His ult is going to be available coming up. Fox with hers already as well. Could be looking for the quick flank. Baptiste on top of the gas station is going to be giving them some access, but he's going to be caught in a tight spot. IIT knows that they can't be playing around, looking like they want to be pushing themselves all the way back around, though. Can IIT, but now Reaper, Pharah going to be looking for an ult on her own, going to be finding 2 kills, and that's going to be the tanks completely gone. And at this point, I think... No, Ashe going to reply in kind of her own. Going to be taking that bird out of the skies. Baptiste going to be trying to look for a quick 1v1. He's going to be taken pretty low with that burn damage. Ankur not showing a little bit of that Ashe prowess. Going to be finally taken. Ooh, there we go. I like that, Alchemisto. There you go. Couple of ults still available for IIT. Both the tanks. Bladed Banana on that tank. 1.5 minutes left. Ooh. Taken pretty low there. Flav Filth on that Ana. Gonna be trying to see what they can do there. But on her with Bob available will probably be the last ult that she's gonna have at her at the ready. All of this delaying is still just going to be giving time for Fox to be looking for a flank. She's going to be coming back around. Doesn't look like they have to read on this. It's going to be the pick to leave the healers isolated. Is it going to be able to get it through? Bob finally coming out here from Ankri. He's going to be looking for a pick. That's going to be Shockwave taken dangerously low. Nice shot there onto Brief Cool K. I think actually that was just burn damage. Taken pretty low. Going to have it herself back. And a lot of members here from IIT. Sorry for all of the camera angling. Going to be taken out, looking like Murray finally sets themselves back onto the point here. Alchemisto going to be dragged back from the Orisa. 25 seconds left, looking like they're going to have to concede this point. But IIT using 2 ults, using Shockwave, Sigma's ult, and the Bladed Banana ult. It's going to not be enough for Racer, not going to be enough to hold back the Racer Esports, but they still... Murray having to push it themselves all the way to overtime, actually, pretty much, in order to be able to get themselves through this first point. So it's all about the holds now. Ash looking like it's actually finally paying back here for it. She's got her eyes set on the Pharah, but do they have to angle? No, Pharah spots her out. Gonna have to force herself to backtrack, but Reaper there for, with the boost there from Ana, gonna be actually taking out both of the robots. Gonna just be leaving Shockwave on his own here in this 1v1 situation, and this isn't looking good for him. Gonna be actually stunned. Shockwave actually gonna contest that, not letting Reaper get the better of him there. A little bit of assistance from Fox as well though. Looking for the flank angle now though. Ash with her ult available. It's going to be on the Ana first, but no anchor. On her there. Quick to respawn. Bob going to be putting his own ult there. Is going to be likely clearing a ton of members. All of that damage coming through. No, nice shield there from the Orisa to hold back the Bastion damage. Bastion's still going to be alive here for IIT. He's going to be welling it on, but Orisa barriers still holding through here. IIT still has to angle. Nice Sigma ult. Going to be getting them around. Can he set himself back up again? The tanks are focusing on him. Wait, he body blocked that. Nice play there. I don't know if that was intentional. There was no way he saw that, but works out in the end. IIT still holding strong here. Fox taking dangerously low. We don't want to see we need to see Copel give him the support has arrived. Reaper in his Wraith form don't think IIT knows where he is. He's gonna be stealthy around here through here. IIT might not be having to read on it as they slowly trickle themselves back here under. Reaper still available. Keep an eye out on it. They don't have to read. They didn't see him. Mortality Field coming in too late, but Brief Cool K quick to make it pay. Both DPS members down actually. So only really the tanks alive here, and the Baptiste is going to have to force him to retreat. He needs to get behind the barriers. Alchemisto still alive, but the pause coming through. What happened? Technical difficulties coming in through, unfortunately, though. And that's actually true. You are not allowed to pause mid-fight until a fight has reset. That's important, but yeah, that's definitely not allowed to happen, but I hope in the spirit of collegiate sportsmanship, IIT will be allowing that. But I think if a second time, yeah, you're going to have to put your foot down and say no. I'm sorry that I didn't get there beforehand. Okay. I mean, if you have a good coach, you should, you shouldn't let them, they should know those rules besides just playing. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, this is collegiate. Everyone's learning here for the first time. Yeah, the Reaper flank finally being able to help out a little bit, but looks like he, after he gets shot down by the Orisa, went for the AFK rage quit, I guess. JK, I'm joking. I don't think that college players would just rage quit an official match, but yeah, looking like IIT maybe needs to do a better job of tracking maybe those kind of plays in terms of those flank positions. I think Ferris saw Reaper used teleport, but I guess they just weren't mindful of that back alley access. R's coming out through chat though, looking like we'll be getting ourselves back into the map. But yeah, in this mid fight, gonna be hard to say what's gonna happen. Only really the tanks available. Honestly, you should just give a grace period for the Hawks because of that. Because of making them having to reset. But I digress. We're gonna be back onto the point here. Bladed Banana gonna be finally coming back onto point, I think. Actually, wait, what the hell is happening? Okay, excuse me. Bladed Banana gonna be into ult form though. He's gonna be taken dangerously low, and he can't even land any damage through. That's gonna be a waste of an ult, unfortunately. Yeah, I blame the pause there. That's so unfair for them. But hopefully IIT's not going to allow them to get through this. So a minute 15 left here for the Hawks to be able to mount one last defense. Mortar ult was being used earlier. Bob ult now available for on her. Going to be trying to see what picks they can get, but keep our eyes on the Reaper again. Another flank coming in through IIT. Doesn't look like they have to read on this. That's going to be Bladed Banana being taken super low. Fox going to be trying to do what he can on the backline as well. Getting a couple picks. Reaper going to be taken down as well, but she's going to be used to nano ult. Nice backplay there from the Farah, and that's going to be tons of free damage coming in through. No answer there, especially with just to 2 tanks and the healers. Going to be getting quickly taken back here. Going to be looking like they have their eyes set onto the mortar. If they can get her off, no. Reaper going to be taken super low, and the snipe on from on her. Well played there from her. She's going to be able to not actually be able to get out, and that's going to be causing another 21 seconds though. Ooh, that's not going to be helping out too much. Bladed Banana though, back on that hit scan. Finally getting out of the tank form. Gonna be landing one last defense. Is going to be the Baptiste ult. Gonna be placed just to force them out of here. Looking like they want to be getting themselves through the point. Mortar ult gonna be used, but the Sigma ult gonna be landing a couple of members. Actually gonna be getting them out of that mortality field. Look at that clear from Murray. Going to be taking a ton of members out. It's only going to be the reliably on Fox and the DPS though still alive to hold them back. Brief Cool Case showing great discipline here. The ult going to be coming through. Asleep there, going to be able to get through, but she's still alive in this 1v1. One more ult can do it. Reaper gets the death pack though. Excuse me, health pack. But good tracking is going to be keeping Fox alive as we're taking now into the overtime. Murray has no choice but to touch this point as they slowly have to be able to coordinate. Ball being taken out from here. Fox going to be coming all the way around just to be able to get access to that Anna. Looking like IIT should have to hold here. Just a tracer here from Murray. Not going to be enough. Scarlet Hawks with the win here. GG's coming across in chat. Ooh, what a series. Yeah, Fox definitely MVP for this game. Free damage. Murray really not being responsible with an answer for it. Maybe it's the lack of just aim practice. Maybe it's just they thought that they could handle it. But a lot of these plays coming in through, we saw being able to set up with Fox, with even Murray getting some of those picks on like their first, like their on IIT's main tank or maybe one of the healers like Baptiste. Fox still being alive, providing 36% of the hero's damage. Yeah, it's going to be doing it for them. So well played there for a game 1 here for, excuse me, game 3. Why do I say that? Going to be taken now back to the map lobby. We saw the final score, I believe, was 3-2 in favor for the Hawks, and that'll be their victory there. 2-1. Well played today over this weekend for this first game of the day. We've got another game coming up here as well, coming up at 8:30, but I'm going to probably stop the stream just so I can save this VOD in particular for this matchup, and then we'll come back on around 8:30, 8:40 or so to cast the second game. Give me a quick sec so I can check which matchup it is. I'm sorry. I take that back. The second match has actually been forfeited. from the opponents. So actually, the opponent being University of Georgia, they're going to actually have to forfeit this game. So that'll be it for today, actually, in terms of today's cast. So IIT with a victory here, 2-1 against Murray, and a forfeit win is going to leave their weekend with a 2-0, putting them right back where putting them with a good start as they continue on in their test season. So GG's coming across. Everyone that was able to stop by for the stream, appreciated all of those Twitch emotes. Give please, hashtag IIT wins coming in. We needed those, and yeah, I think that'll be it for today. Thanks for being able to attend the stream. Feel free to continue to support us via following us on all of that social media. Follow us on Twitch, follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all of those things. If you want to just keep up to date with what the Hawks are, we have a really active student body, everyone really passionate about what they do in terms of whether it's playing, coaching, managing, all of these kind of things that, whether it's in gameplay or just even business practices like that, it's going to be really important. But I digress. That's going to do it for us today. Elvin Moy signing off. Thanks for watching, everyone.